Hello and welcome to the Accendo Traders Group. This is our weekend wrap-up trading plan for August 14, 2010. Our website is blog.accendotrader.com, where we put together effective video, technical knowledge trading plans on a daily basis. The week that was, well, certainly the month of August has not been good. The market ended down for all three major indices, and all three major indices are in negative territory for the year. This week, the S&P fell 4 consecutive sessions, and 9 out of 10 sectors were down this week, led by tech and financials. But the important thing to notice is that we are still in summer trading. The volume is still light. We're under 1 million shares for the NYSE for the 20th consecutive session. We did have some overseas news that shook the market. China had weaker than expected retail sales. A bank in England lowered their GDP growth, and there was some bank restrictions placed upon China and the currency, and so the market had plummeted on Wednesday based off of that news. Economic data, the retail sales did rise for July. Unemployment rose to the highest. Claims rose to the high 6-month high. And FOMC kept rates, the Fed rate unchanged, and they also said they're going to keep their balance where it is. The market did react pretty positive to that, but in the end, it was another slow week, another bad week. The shorts were in control. You can see going to next week, we don't have a lot of news, housing starts. Maybe we'll get something off of that. I doubt it. So with no economic data to drive the market and no real strong earnings company coming out next week, again, we're left with light volume, which means we could have big moves on that light volume, and we can see what the trader sentiment is going to display itself. We do have Walmart next week and Sears, but Walmart specifically could say something about the consumer that could move the market one way or the other. As we head to the charts, we want to remind everybody that we are on Facebook. We know there's so many people there. So we've got a nice page there, Accendo Traders. It's a page, Accendo Traders. And if you want to keep up to date with all of our blog posts and all of our videos, we're going to kind of make this a central location. Of course, you can go to our blog. But we are on Facebook. For those of you who are already patron the website, you can look for us there to get updated information on Accendo Traders. Before we get to the charts, we want to share a change that we're doing here at Accendo Traders. We're going to take advantage of the opportunities that Ustream provides. So instead of doing the weekly videos, we're still going to post to YouTube our educational videos and our wrap-up videos, but we're going to start having a weekly session on Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, each Sunday starting in September on Ustream, so that we can come together, bring your stocks, bring your questions. Growing as a community takes a village. Every Sunday starting in September, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we're just going to do some live broadcasts, and I'll answer your questions. So we're going to start off by looking at the SPX, and we'll notice a couple things. We're looking at a daily chart, and we can see our past support level of 1040, and this was our head and shoulders pattern we were watching back in June. We've had this nice up move from the end of June. We know July was a great month, and we sort of had this ascending wedge. We have the June high, and notice that June high just held up as resistance. We never were able to close above it. We've got the uptrend line from the June lows, and once we broke that on Wednesday, we broke hard. One thing to watch is we come into some of this action back here in May, right around 1065, 67 range. What you'll notice is this was just keep coming over right in here. This 165 range seems to be a area of support. You can even come up a little bit into the 70s. So this 170 to 160 range seems to be an area of congestion. So I say that to say that maybe we'll find some support in here. Stochastics still angling down. RSI did hook. I'm sorry, this is MACD, and RSI is hooking. So we may find a base here in the middle of this bigger range of 1130 down to 1040. You may find support in the mid-range. Of course, the thing we have to watch is one of the things we talk about is not buying in space. This is space, so we do have to watch it. But we're not 100% oversold. We could go a little bit lower. Our stochastics say we can go lower, even though MACD is rolling. It's still not positive, and same thing with RSI. It's still not angling up. So we could get a little bit further down before we head up. As we switch over to the 1 hour chart, you can kind of see again when we broke this on Wednesday, we broke hard, and then the 10 moving average became our resistance level. Going over to the monthly chart, and what we've done here in August is break the uptrend that we started to form. Again, that was from the June, so obviously we broke that. And we can see that the 50 moving average is once again acting as resistance on the monthly chart here. So what we want to do is hold that head and shoulders support neckline of 10,040. As we also said, we got a couple moving averages in here, so if they can hold up as support, we can find something. Stochastics on the monthly chart looks like it's bottoming. Almost looks exactly like the daily. The daily and the monthly are in agreement. So we need to go ahead and see if the bulls can find some life. Keep in mind, again, we've had light volume, and so anything can happen with light volume. People can control the market. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a look at the volume right now. Now, when we look at this, we get a little skewed. We can see that the volume was up for the week, and therefore I did put in a distribution day for Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. But look at the actual total. So down here we can see the total. Here's the NYSE total for volume. Here's the NASDAQ total for volume. NASDAQ's not that far off, but look at the NYSEs. We're not even up to 1,000. So if I take the time to scroll back, again, look at the number 700, 900, 800, 900. Now if I scroll back a little bit here, let's go back to like June, even that's still the summer, and you can see 2,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,400, 1,400. So you can see that the volume is just, light. And in light volume, moves can be larger than normal because there's no one stopping. If the bears come in and push, there's no buyers to buy it up. That's been the good news so far, is that every time the bears did come in, the buyers bought it back up. This was the first full week when you look at the charts that, okay, the bears came in and the bears took control. You can definitely say the bears took control this week compared to for the last month. Every time we had to push down, the buyers said, okay, I think this is a good price, and brought the price back up. So that's the first thing to notice. Again, is the volume is just, again, look at this. Very light volume, allowing the bears to take control. We've been talking about for a while that when we look at our new highs and new lows, that the NASDAQ was worse than the NYSE. So that's something to watch. And the other thing to note is that our put-call ratio never went, it went a little bad here on Wednesday, but that's expected, but it never went tremendously. So our option players are not going out of their way to buy puts. It's basically on par. We're going to go ahead and talk about our partners. We've got a great futures trading advice room for you, over 88% on their calls with the profit of the week using 36 contracts. Did very well. Of course, results are not guaranteed. You got to trade your own risk. And if you sign up through us, we've got a great promotion, $100 off their regular price. You can only get that through us, or a 5-day trial for $10. Try it out. See if you like it. Remember, you got to learn how to trade for yourself. The leverage of futures, 20 free contracts, intraday mini margin low as $300. Great broker for you. A great charting platform for you. And our future trading plan is Turkey Trading System. Great videos. And that is actually going up this week. So make sure you check out our future trading plan. Check out our podcast. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and our new Ustream live broadcast on Sunday starting in September. We appreciate your donations. Trade your own risk. You can lose all your money. I'll see you guys next time.